this time, we would normally ask you to join in on our Examen. But for this first Monday of Digital Learning Days, I'd like to share with you an open letter to Jesuit High School. Dear Jesuit family, what started out on March 13th as what seemed like a welcomed week of vacation has turned into a surreal experience no one expected. During this unprecedented time of quarantine, we're all finding different ways to spend our time. We're all being challenged to focus on our digital learning days, while some of us are going out for runs, or others are hunkering down and enjoying some Netflix. I personally have been doing a lot of cycling, and on one of my rides last week, something came to my mind that I simply couldn't shake. A few weeks ago, we had our final senior class mass, and in Father Harris's homily, he talked about the importance of cherishing each day, because before we knew it, our time would be gone. Well, for us seniors, that day came all too quickly. In preparation for that Mass, Father Harris asked all of the Liturgy Workshop specialists how we were feeling about leaving in a few months, probably expecting some sort of excitement. Surprisingly, all of us were sad to go, and I personally felt and feel like I just want more time. For us seniors, we have been denied of our last few moments together. For the freshmen, time spent making new friends has been cut short. For the sophomores and juniors, the normalcy of life that Jesuit students often take for granted has been disturbed. However, all is not without hope. For it is often in the darkest skies that we see the brightest stars. Although we are not able to physically learn in the classroom, I have personally done a lot of learning outside of the classroom, outside of academia itself. I have spent time reflecting upon what it means to truly cherish. Cherish comes from the Latin word charis, meaning to wish. I personally find myself confusing cherishing with gratitude. I was very conscientious about being grateful for everything I have had in my last senior year, but there is another part that is equally as important. That is the part of bettering each day to make the next one even better. Cherishing is about striking that balance between gratitude and betterment, an appreciation for what we have, but a recognition for what we can do to make it even better. I encourage everyone, but especially the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, to cherish the rest of your time at Jesuit, because before you know it, in May of 2020-something, you too will graduate. For us seniors, cherish some time with our families. Right now, many of our parents or other family members are staying home, and we have the unique opportunity to stay home with them and spend time with them before we go off to college. Cherish this special time. Most of our grandparents can tell you exactly how they felt when they learned that President Kennedy had been shot. And most of our parents and teachers can tell you exactly where they were on 9/11. We are now living in one of those extraordinary times. It is at times like this where we are witnessing that sense of that powerful American spirit. It has been inspirational to see how a country which had been more divided than ever is seeming to stay strong in this test of time and is seeming to grow stronger. But the American spirit is not the only spirit that we are a part of. We are also a part of the Jesuit spirit, the brotherhood. Remember to take care of yourself in this time. You're not alone in this. We have a great community behind us because we are a part of that community, connected through that Jesuit spirit. Don't be alone in this time. FaceTime your friends. Be as social as possible while still being physically distant. We are incredibly lucky to be part of such a great community. Cherish it while it's still here. Cherish your teachers and recognize that this time is equally as challenging for them as it is for you. Cherish the administration, which is working so hard right now. Cherish each other and cherish J High. So I leave you with the words of Pierre Teilhard de Chardin in Patient Trust. Above all, trust in the slow work of God. We are quite naturally impatient in everything we do to reach the end without delay. We should like to skip the intermediate stages. We are impatient of being on the way to something unknown, something new. And yet, it is the law of all progress that it is made by passing through some stages of instability, and that it may take a very long time. And so I think it is with you. Your ideas mature gradually. Let them grow. Let them shape themselves without undue haste. Don't try to force them on as though you could be today, what time, that is to say, grace and circumstances acting on your own goodwill, will make of you tomorrow. Only God can say what this new spirit gradually forming within you will be. Give our Lord the benefit of believing that his hand is leading you, and accept the anxiety of feeling yourself in suspense and incomplete. Stay healthy. God bless. Sincerely, Jonathan Fong.